the way I'd be working as an individual now would be very, very different if I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Rajesh, and if he had intervened in the way which I've been working. I'd be a workaholic and feel very proud of it. I'd still have been doing last minute work and toying with the stress, spending more time in the office, being proud of being weekends in the office, and probably not had enough time with the children, with the kids. I probably would have had a very high attrition rate in the office. I wouldn't have been able to sustain the fact that people have stayed for so long. A lot of it is come from the way to balance. I'd probably be never on time for meetings. A lot of these small shifts which have added up to give a lot more authentic feel to me as a person and the company, and which I think if I look back in the last 10 years, the biggest thing which we have as a company is a goodwill, and the fact that when client speaks about us, there is a fondness with the integrity aspect of our company. I think a lot of it has come in from Rajesh's intervention, and we probably wouldn't have had that. It would have been a lot more about personal likes and dislikes as opposed to other people. If Rajesh had not been a catalyst in our whole process, what I speak of as a flashback would be the present. We'd still be a group of 4 friends. We probably wouldn't be friends now because the way we work, we probably wouldn't have any clients. We wouldn't have grown. In terms of financials, we probably would have had some good work to show, and that the company would have shut down actually, to be frank, if we hadn't bumped into Rajesh and the way we were working before we met Rajesh. So I think the whole growth and everything, we would owe a lot to Rajesh, and if he hadn't been our coach, I don't think we would have reached this far.
If Rajesh has not come in, I would have simply lost my business and probably wasted a large part of my life working for the business. With Rajesh being there, I am now enjoying what I'm doing and enjoying life.
Fundamentally, when you start an enterprise, when you start your own entrepreneurial journey, you start to do a lot of things, and then you do most of the things initially, and you grow at whatever pace you grow. But what happened to us through that process of the intervention and what happened after that was a dramatic shift in our growth curve. And it gave us also access to be able to create value in the hands of all our employees, everybody in the company and myself, through the stake sale that we did to the larger company. I don't think either one may not have happened. I believe that either one may not have happened if the intervention hadn't happened. The point really is that one requires a mindset shift in terms of ownership and what it means to you in terms of realizing value for what you've done as against continuing to run a company in the way you've been running for a long period of time. And the other is the energy that came out of the way people could work post-intervention, and gave us the facility to do what we could do after that in terms of the expansion, the ease with which we moved, the pace at which we grew, and ability to do things a lot more than we could before. The shift, I don't think would have happened without that intervention.
The acceleration program has been one of the levers which has enabled us to achieve sustainable cultural shifts. It's difficult always to say what one would have lost, but I do see that without this program we would never have been able to harness the true power of diversity. We would never have encouraged the team to enjoy looking beyond the obvious. So it was not just their ability to look beyond the obvious, but it was the fact that they were able to enjoy the entire process and how systematic that became as part of the culture for the team. All in all, I would say it was an amazing utilization of the opportunity that lied in front of us, whereby we were providing the maximum value to our clients by providing the right training and inputs to the associates who are working on the clients. I would say if you have had the basic training, if you have tried and tested the standard negotiation skills, sales skills, but you really want to go about and get a cultural change in the organization and achieve a paradigm shift, Rajesh is the answer for you.
What would we have lost if we haven't brought Rajesh in? Rajesh has helped us discover that we are sitting on a gold mine. Without him, we would have simply ticked along and simply existed, not ever realizing the opportunity we had right at our feet.
Well, if Rajesh wouldn't have come into my life, I would have lost a lot of years of my life. And I mean it, because, I was so much not in control of things. I was spending a lot of time in non-productive initiatives. And at the end of it, it was a lot of frustration. So today, I'm more in control of results. I'm more in control of where my organization and, of course, my BNI initiatives are moving to. So I can sit back and relax and watch it happen, rather than being there and doing it from within the organization. So, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot more relaxed. I saved a lot of years from my life.
If Rajesh hadn't intervened, one, we would have absolutely lost time. And two, I don't know how long it would have taken us to identify how to start having a common language. Because the multicultural aspect of Dubai is difficult to deal with. And not just that, people who come to Dubai, it's a new country, it's a new place, it's a new environment, and so they start out being defensive and insecure. And to overcome that and start building confidence, it's a big step. The second thing is that there's no way that I would have taken the step of actually signing up for the Search Engine Academy and then to start offering workshops. I wouldn't have had the courage to do that.
If Rajesh had not coached me, I think I would have lost a great opportunity of spending my quality time on my organization, as well as having a quality time free for my own family.
My name is George K. Thomas, Managing Director of Pinnacle Computer Systems. We have been in business for over 16 years with office in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. We provide IT solutions ranging from IT infrastructure, IT services, and business applications including ERP, CRM, and the like. We did not have a framework or methodology for business success. We were doing random things and trying out various solutions or activities. That was an issue we had. Secondly, we grew from 25 to 50 quite fast, and a layer of middle management was introduced. We had top management who were with us for over 10 years, and difficult conversations that had to be had was not happening. This was the second issue that we had. Thirdly, I realized later on that a certain mindset that was required was lacking. That was a blind spot for us. When Rajesh came in, first of all, he let us explore on our own how to find answers to the questions we had. We were not used to this. We always had people hand-feeding us with solutions. And that developed our own skill sets. The management skill sets got improved. We knew what we wanted and we went out looking for it. A framework was developed in the process that was put in place as well. The results we have achieved is, one is that we got a framework, a methodology for business success. Secondly, we have the belief that we can go out and explore and find solutions for ourselves, which was lacking earlier. And the teamwork has improved tremendously. It is now up to the managers and the leaders to figure out how to challenge and evolve the people.